the Millers in their home. Keep the Millers in their home.
My mother grew up here. My grandfather had chicken coops in the back. We had rabbits, a full-blown garden in the back of this house. We got a lot of memories here, and we're trying to keep them here. It's hard to hold on to your family and stay together when you're like this. We just thank you all for coming out and supporting us. It's really important to us to keep our house and our family together. This is when our family come out of town, they know to find somebody here at this house. So it's very important. We hold this house dear to our heart. And we appreciate you all for coming out and supporting us. It's really hard to stand behind people when you feel like you just don't have no hope.
This was predominantly black neighborhood. Mostly everybody who lived in this neighborhood was black. When I came up in the 60s, matter of fact, it wasn't too much fencing in this neighborhood because it's kind of like we can walk through from one block to the other block to the other block just through people's backyards. You know, that's how it used to be. Between 2006 and 2008, mostly everybody moved out, sold out, and moved away. In 2006, my uncle took out a loan. Obviously, we didn't know about the loan until 6 months later after he passed away. We paid from 2007 to 2013, we paid mortgage. 2013 in November, they refused to accept our payment due to finding out that my uncle passed away and that there was we had no legal rights. So that's when I put the property into probate, and they continued to say we had no legal rights. So my father is a veteran. He's a Purple Heart veteran. We applied for a VA loan. We got approval for 100%. We offered that loan to NationStar. NationStar refused that loan. So the property went up in 2014. It went up to auction. So when it went up to auction, NationStar diverted it back to them for $290,000. So at that point, when they diverted it back to the bank, they started calling us, asking us when we're gonna move, where, why. So like a week ago, they put a notice on the door from a law office saying that vacate or quit. At that time, I started asking what's our legal rights. And that's when I grouped up with Ace to figure out what I can do, to find out what's my rights, and to help me, you know, because I can't do it all by myself. I've been trying to do it all by myself, and it seems like I was getting a running around by you telling me I have no legal rights, I'm not entitled to anything. When they gave us a 3-day notice, that next day we did phone banking for 2 days. So after that second day, remember I told you I had got a realtor. So the realtor calls me, you know, I'm at work, he leaves a message on my phone. He said, Annette, can you get back into contact with me? It's very important. And he says, I don't know what you've been doing, but it must be a good thing because the guy from NationStar Solution Star has called me and offered me to buy the property, you know, back for you guys. They're willing to sell the property back. But this is the thing, they want to sell it back to you for $410. I say, huh? What? $410? They bought it for $290. Why would we buy it for $410? The company is called Deutsche Bank. They have, just in January alone, have swooped up $8.5 million in property in California alone. So, I mean, that's a lot of property, and as we know, they're just flipping them, you know. It's strange to see just one company can do it, but it's not just them. It's, you know, all the big banks are doing it, you know, foreclosing on families, you know, and not giving them a chance. And I look back, you know, 4 years ago, almost 6 years ago, when Obama bailed out all the big banks. You gave them money, and they turned around and still foreclosed on African-American families, just families, period. Because I know, you know, I'm in a group with Ace, and it's just not African-American, it's white folks too, Mexicans, Chinese. I mean, everybody got evicted. You know, I mean, at some point in time, it's hurting everybody. I look at it as the big picture. You know, we really never own our house because we have to pay taxes. We don't pay taxes, we don't own it, they foreclose. I mean, you know, they could take it away from us. We don't pay taxes, we don't pay our insurance. I mean, you know, it's a lot of things that they can do, and like you said, there's a lot of red tape going around and around and around just to stay in your house. But we believe we got rights, and we hoping that we get people to listen to us and to understand that we live here 60 years, we want to live here 60 more and more.
I don't understand why they couldn't work out some kind of a deal. It's beyond me, right? That's the best I can say. It's beyond me. It's a lot of grandkids and great grandkids been uplifted in this house. I spent 22 years in the military before I retired. Bullets hurt. Let me tell you that. Anybody want to go to war? Well, I went, but I didn't think I was gonna get shot. It's just like somebody asking you to move out of your house and you got all your memories and everything there. That's just about the way I feel right now. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. You feel better now? Okay. All right. So, other than that, everything, you know, I just take, like I said, with a grain of salt. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You just hope for a draw. You know you don't never do this till I get company.